Hi, how y'all doing? It's August the 4th, 2025. Here in Ontario, Canada, the skies are the same as they were yesterday. Not much has changed. Still no smell of smoke though, but it looks like it outside. Kinda, sorta. So I'm thinking it's the exhaust from the mothership. Alright? Um, oh, I had a rough night last night. The Schuman yesterday was 59. And then I had a rough night. I did. I went to bed about an hour after I fell asleep. My leg twisted and my feet started cramping up all night long. All night, all night. So I'm exhausted. I am. I woke up exhausted. Right? I sat up like 3 different times trying to loosen the muscle in my leg so I could crack my ankle, right? Let some pressure off. It was ongoing. It didn't stop until I woke up in the rise. And then it's still super tight. It wanted to cramp, but I won't allow it, right? I just keep moving it around, walking on my toes, all kinds of different stuff to try to make it stop, right? I dreamt last night too. There's only one thing I dreamt all night. There's only one part that I remember. This man and me were going somewhere, and he was leading me into this house, right? And as we were getting up to the house, it was like mud. And there was a piece of wood, like a piece of log tree or whatever, that you step up onto the veranda, wooden veranda, right? There was 2 beds standing there. They were brothers, right? The man that's leading me gets up, goes through and gets up, no problem. He's like, come on. So I get walking, and one of the guys, right, tried to knock me over and into the mud. And when he did that, I grabbed him by the back of the head and plowed his head into the mud and held it there for a couple of minutes. But just before he did that, the other guy's brother said, no, no, don't do that, right? But the other guy was like, and tried, right? And I got him. I let go of his head because I was like, oh, his brothers might get me, right? I let go of him. He came up, and I got up onto the porch and went into the house, right? So I wonder metaphysically what that would mean, right? Somebody's trying to keep me in the mud, keep me down in the mud, so I don't go anywhere, I don't do anything, right? I don't ascend. Just thinking, it's a possibility, right? I didn't get in the mud, though. So yeah, I thought that was different. And then I didn't want to wake up when I woke up. I was just exhausted from fighting with my foot all night, right? I was uncomfortable. I felt like I needed some rest. So I must have been doing some mean astral travel last night. So yeah. Plus the astrology. There's a couple of planets in retrograde, in squares, and stuff like that causes tension, which I'm feeling in my left side, right? And my right a bit, and my foot, right? So, always fun. I hope this energy changes soon. Plus, we get changed moon phases, and now we're into the waxing gibbous, which is about trust and have faith, right? Yep, trust and have faith. I have a trust. We all have trust. If you're organic to the land, if you're real, right? And you're not one of the clones or NPCs or robots, So I have trust. And I have faith in myself. I know Big Mama's got a plan, and everything's going according to plan, right? For all of our better selves, higher selves, whatever. Better selves. Making this self better, right? But remember, nobody can tell a God what to do, right? So make up your own rules. Yeah, I'm still exhausted. I see one little bird in the tree in the rise, but I don't know what it was. It was against the sun, so I couldn't see what its colors were. It could have been a chickadee. It was around that size, right? And for me lately, birds mean communication. So we shall see. I was sitting here too, and I noticed this burgundy red van across the way, right? In the parking lot across the street. And it caught my eye, and then all of a sudden a man got out of it. Well, first a crackhead girl, female, got out of it. You can tell by the way they walk, right? And they have absolutely no weight to them. They're twigs, right? Because they're being eaten by the drug, right? And she wobbles across the street, go back into the trap house, right? And he gets out of the van, and I looked, and it's my ex, right? It's my ex. I was like, holy cow, right? Do you know what I mean? Same MO, everything. I thought that's why he's been coming into my dreams lately, right? Being in a small town, everybody knows everything about everybody, so I'm sure he knows I'm here, right? Especially when he's talking to the people in the neighborhood, right? It's okay. As long as he stays away from me, there's no problem, right? He can hang out with his little harlots all he wants, because I'm not the same person. I'm not. I have better things in mind, right? I do. Well, that was interesting, though. I don't like people coming into my dreams, right? I know there's always a reason. So, Source was saying you go see him, right? Got fat. He walks funny too now. So, more than likely, he's drugged up too, right? Well, it is what it is. Not my life. You know, the Schuman's 14 today too. Down quite a bit from yesterday. Maybe that's why I don't have, no, that's not why I have a lot of energy. It doesn't really matter. I've noticed even on low numbers in the Schuman, I still have energy sometimes. I just think it's because I didn't sleep last night very well at all. Like I just rubbed my face and it went red. I haven't talked to anybody today except for my son. He's gone to work. So, yay, right? I'll make supper tonight and that's it. I'm going to have an easy day if I can help it. I'm not planning on doing much at all. I want to sleep, but I'm afraid to lay down because in the case my foot cramps back up, I get so frustrated, right? I sit there, why did I try that? You know, kind of thing. So yeah, crash outs are happening too. 29-year-old guy here, out in the country more, right? Shot one of his parents, as far as I know. Maybe two of them. And he's a wanted man. They're looking for him. Right? I call that a crash out. That's what crashing out is. Fuck around and find out. Fall down, fuck up. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. There's other ways to deal with it. But who knows why he did what he did. Right? You know what I mean? We don't know, so I don't judge. Right? But they haven't caught him. That's something, right? But it's a bush area too. He's got lots of places to hide. Right? If he's smart, he'll get out of the area altogether. But yeah, it is what it is. Crash out, right? People just doing stupid stuff because they can't handle the Schumann, the energies. I told you all this was going to happen, right? Eventually, people's mitochondrial, the gene in their body's going to shut off if they are in low vibrations. And they just drop like flies, so don't be surprised, okay? I was watching a video there a while ago, and it was 25 people shut off in the United States in some city, I can't remember, all at the same time. And I was like, what? Right? How does that happen? But that could be like that, you know what I mean? Maybe they're all clones or something. We don't know. So, interesting, right? They're still ramping up the war thing, right? It's part of their prophecy, you know? Just like the invasion, right? The alien invasion is part of their prophecy too. And the weather, of course, right? Gotta remember that, right? So they're pumping that out too, right? Have you felt anything? You know? Have you? Or you just see everything online that tells you what's happening? This is something they should think about, I would think. Right? Remember, the news lies. And so do a lot of people making videos. But not me. I'm not lying. If I lie, I'll tell you I lied. Because I always tell myself. My conscience won't allow me. Right? It just gets so upset with me. But yeah. Alright. Maybe I'll go shopping. Need a couple things from the store. My son asked me to pick up a couple things. But not today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I was hoping I was going to have steak for supper tonight, but I don't have any. So I'll put it off till tomorrow. That's all I can do. All I want to do. I have no energy. Alright, so if you're feeling like this, it's the Schuman. It is. It's all the energies that happen. There were spikes in the chart again. Right? And the squares in the astrology. So this energy will move too. It shall pass. Alright. Every day, I have more patience than the day before. Every day I'm stronger than the day before. And every day, what? I have more to be grateful for than the day before. I love you all as a consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.